Did you know that being in nature reduces stress hormones and promotes relaxation? Did you know that agricultural activities involves hands-on sensory engagement, which helps ground individuals in the present moment and can help regulate the nervous system? Did you know that petting animals can play a significant therapeutic and regulatory role during trauma and crisis? Do you know the stages of development and what ranges of behaviors are considered typical? Do you know the important role of co-response with our law enforcement partners during crisis and traumatic events? And did you know that grounding can calm an individual in crisis and while working through trauma? And do you know why trauma-informed care changes the view from what's wrong with you to what has happened to you? If any of these questions are intriguing to you, please consider taking my course, Trauma-Informed Social Work. I'm Professor Guarino, and I look forward to having you in my course, a fast-paced summer hybrid course that looks at the many aspects of crisis and trauma. Although this topic is broad and somewhat difficult, there is always space in class for processing, camaraderie, and a bit of fun and humor.
Welcome to North Carolina State University in the School of Social Work. I'm Dr. Fitz, and I manage the Addiction Studies and a Licensed Clinical Addiction Specialist option. A lot of people don't know the severity of the problem of substance use in the U.S. We're addressing that problem at North Carolina State by offering a series of addiction classes. You'll see these listed on the screen in front of you. You're welcome to take these classes as a series, or you're welcome to take them individually. But wait, there is more. We also offer the option to become a licensed clinical addiction specialist associate upon graduation. There are a few more requirements if you choose to do this. You've got to add 2 electives to your workload. So you'll have a total of 4 electives instead of 2 electives. You also have to complete, as part of your practicum, 300 hours working with individuals with substance use or other process addictions, and that has to be supervised. If you get all those, voila, you then graduate as a Master's of Social Work, Licensed Clinical Addiction Specialist Associate, and a Licensed Clinical Social Worker Associate. If you're interested in standalone classes, if you have more questions, or if you'd like to investigate more about the Licensed Clinical Addiction Specialist option, just send me a note with the title, Dr. Fitz, give me the LCS details, and I will be happy to provide you with all the information you need.
Hi, I'm Dr. Adonisio, and I developed this DSM and Clinical Conditions course specifically for MSW students like you. Whether you have a lot of experience or none at all, you will benefit from this course. This course covers DSM content you won't find in other classes, and it's designed to be practical and hands-on. You will gain confidence in working with diverse clients, as well as a deep understanding of DSM criteria to support assessment, documentation, and diagnoses. We will discuss case studies to ensure you understand the material and can apply it to your practice. Students who have taken this course often report achieving passing scores for both the LCSW and LCAS exams because this material is directly tested. If you're ready to take your clinical skills and exam prep to the next level, this course is for you. Enroll today and start mastering the DSM, so you can make the greatest impact in your social work practice. If you have any questions or would like more information, please email me. I would love to hear from you. I look forward to seeing you in my class. Thank you.
What happens when a student's biggest challenges start outside the classroom? School social workers are often the professionals who step in, helping students navigate trauma, family stress, mental health concerns, and barriers that affect learning. In Social Work in Schools, we explore how social workers collaborate with teachers, families, and communities to support students' social, emotional, and academic success. This course is also required for school social work licensure through the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction. If you're interested in working with children, families, schools, or communities, this course gives you a real look at how social workers advocate for students every day. This is Social Work 412, Social Work 512, Social Work in Schools. We'd love to see you in class next semester.
Are you interested in working with trauma-affected children and youth? Do you want to learn trauma-informed interventions and practice skills to use with children and youth? If so, you might consider taking Social Work 595, Core Components and Skills for Trauma-Informed Practice with Youth. Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Asiento, and I'm currently the instructor for this course. This course presents an evidence-based model for trauma-informed treatment that is based on 12 practice elements, which you can see on the right-hand side of the screen. During this semester, we will review 3 full-length cases of a 5-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 17-year-old who are presenting for trauma-informed treatment due to various traumatic experiences. In addition, the course uses inquiry-based learning. So each class session, students will be presented with new information regarding the case we're working on, and then in small groups, we'll identify the new facts, their hunches, hypotheses, and biases, next steps based on the information that they were given and their new case conceptualization, and finally, gaps in their learning or research questions that the new information brought up. If you have questions about the class, please feel free to contact me at the email listed on this slide. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Hi folks, I'm Dr. Mara Nsunwu, and I teach modern day slavery, trafficking in persons as an elective. Did you know that North Carolina is in the top 10 states for human trafficking? If you take this course, we will examine human trafficking not only from a local perspective or a state perspective, but from a national and global perspective as well. We will cover the foundations and laws of human trafficking and examine human trafficking from a micro, a meso, and macro frameworks or lens. We use real-life case decisions in this textbook so that you get an understanding of what modern day human trafficking looks like, or modern day slavery looks like. We have had fabulous guest speakers that are both local and regional that talk about best practices, innovative practice, proposed legislation, current legislation. So if you're interested in a really important topic for our times, please consider taking Modern Day Slavery, Trafficking in Persons. It is Social Work 595. I hope to teach you soon. Bye-bye.